All right, so it's been a while since we've been posting on the internet. It's Dave and me again. Today we're just doing some day packing, and we're here at Old Man's Cave. We're near the Upper Falls, and what we're going to do is right behind us is the Gramma Gatewood Memorial marker here, and so what we're going to do is we're going to go the Overlook Trail and go down to Cedar Falls, and then we're going to come back up the Gramma Gatewood Trail, which is part of the Buckeye Trail, and come back up here, and it should be about 5 miles total. And so we're just going to take our time. It's what, about 9 o'clock or 9:30 in the morning, and it's not too bad right now. It's in the 70s, and it shouldn't be bad down in the gully, but up in the sunshine it'll get pretty warm by the end of the day, up to about 89. So hopefully we'll be done by 1 o'clock, long before that happens. So Dave, what do you want to say?
Looking forward to another hike, Fred. Let's do it.
Yes, go. The top of the Upper Falls here, and we're just getting on the Overlook Trail, and there's the top of the falls, the Upper Falls, and boy, is it beautiful. It's beautiful and nice and cool in here. One of the cool things about the Hocking Hills is because of the cool air, because of all the hemlocks and stuff that are in here, a lot of species that were actually brought here during the glacial times still remain in some of the lower areas that never get really warm. And so we have some things that live in Canada and live down here and nothing in between. So that's pretty cool. There's a map, and it says Rose Lake Dam, which is 1 mile. And then Cedar Falls, which is 2.5 miles. The map said it was about 2.5 all the way to Cedar Falls from the beginning, so that just extended this about a half mile, but that's okay. It's a beautiful path. It's not really marked very well. This is the Overlook path, but it's a nice wide path you can see behind us. Almost looks like a little old logging road or something. So yeah, so we're doing good. About 1.5 miles in or so on the trail. We've been through a hemlock forest for the most part, nice and cool. And now we're coming out into a little more of a, I don't know, looks like some oak and hickory or maybe some beech. And I think we're heading back towards Rose Lake. We'll be coming to a dam pretty soon. We just kind of made a 90-degree turn to the left, and I know it goes back a little ways and then goes to the dam. So I think that's where we're going. Boy, nice trail. It's basically nice and wide, no overgrowth, so don't have to worry about ticks or anything like that. So far it's an enjoyable walk. Dave and I were just commenting, it's amazing. We have this beautiful place within an hour's drive of Columbus, and we just don't get down here enough. We ought to be down here all the time. And here's a nice little overlook. I'm not going to go down there to see the whole thing, but there's a nice little overlook to see across the way. This would be pretty in the fall because you can see all these different trees. So yeah. Well, we'll keep hiking. So Dave and I have a ritual when we ever go on hikes. Usually along some of the hikes there'll be some benches, and so if you look here, Dave's on one bench and I'm on the other bench, and we just believe that, you know, it's our duty to test these benches and make sure that they're, you know, safe for people to sit on. So we always try to test them out. So, oh me. It's a little hot, but it's a nice day, and it's cool here in the woods. Bunch of crows are coming. Don't know if you can hear them or not. Something got them mad, so they're all fussing. Not us. We had nothing to do with it. So we're just sitting here for peace and having a quick break. We got about 1.5 miles to Cedar Falls, and so then we'll turn and go down in the gully and come back up the Gramma Gatewood Trail and the Buckeye Trail. So looks like we'll have some fun. All right, got my sweatband here, so that should help keep the sweat out of my eyes anyways. So we're at Rose Lake right now, and just taking a quick break before we have to walk through all that sunshine. Kind of got spoiled in the shade here. Rose Lake is stocked. There's supposed to be some really good bass and also some trout in here, some rainbow trout. So maybe the next time I'll have to bring my fishing pole with me. Dave wanted to show his prowess going and fording the stream here. This is a stream up near, we're almost to Cedar Falls now. And so here's a little stream. So go ahead, Dave, come on across.
It looks pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I know. Watch the swift current there. Actually, it looks slipperier than it is. Oh, whew, boy.
Made it.
Well, we at least made that. We could have used that little bridge right there too, but we decided to do it the rough way. Well, don't know if you can hear it, but we're getting near Cedar Falls here. I believe this is actually above the falls now, and we're gonna be going over. We have to go this direction and go over there, and I think there's a suspension bridge we'll be going over. But boy, isn't that just a wonderful, beautiful sight. Lots of people go to the mountains and have beautiful views and things like that, but for me, I just enjoy these little nuggets in Ohio just as much as I think I would those other ones. Well, we're here at Cedar Falls. The suspension bridge is right opposite of us here. And so we're going to walk over there, and then we'll eventually walk down into the bottomlands here. And now we're going to go back in the bottom of the gorge, which should be pretty cool. And cool in terms of temperature as well as sights. And so we probably have about 2.5 or 3 miles yet to go. And so far the hike's been great. Been a couple steep sections on this side. That would be the east side, I believe, of the Overlook Gorge Trail here. So our hint is to come the direction we did. Start at Old Man's Cave and take the Overlook Gorge Trail this way. You got a lot less hills you have to climb and mostly go down. So behind me is Cedar Falls. Lots of people are here and taking a break. We just ran across the trail closed sign, which suggests that we might have to go back the same way we came, which will not be fun if we have to. We're hoping that there's still a trail here. So anyways, we're gonna go sit and enjoy this for a while. Big old snapping turtle right there. So not sure if you can see it or not, but the water down here in the pool is reflecting the sunlight up there, and it actually looks like a little movie up on the screen. So we're heading towards Old Man's Cave from Cedar Falls, and boy, the rock things are just beautiful here. A lot of sandstone, and so you get that kind of honeycomb where water leaks through it. It's really, really beautiful here. Just absolutely gorgeous. One of the sites along the Gramma Gatewood Trail. Lower part of the Gorge Trail here, the Buckeye Trail, is kicking our butts. It's kind of up and down, and we have a lot of roots and a lot of like mini rock scrambles. Nothing terrible, but enough to give you a little scare. Really have to be careful about turning our ankles or things like that. So yeah, so we thought we'd just stop and sit for a second, then we'll keep going. You're not going to make 2 or 3 miles an hour down on this section of the cave trail. So I don't even think we're halfway yet, because I think at the halfway point there's a set of benches and we haven't gone by them yet. So, oh well, got to go find those. So we are almost back to Ash Cave in our car. Probably have less than a mile, or about a mile left, and hopefully it won't be too bad a stretch. We've had some not terrible trail, but some of the trail isn't very well marked, and then we had some somewhat up and somewhat down, but it ended up that they both came back to the same place, so that was okay. But I'm a little disappointed in this part of the Buckeye Trail. It's usually marked better than this, at least the sections I've gone before. So, Dave, what do you got to say, man? We're tired.
We are getting our money's worth today on this hike, aren't we?
Yeah. We got about an 8-miler for the Little Loop Challenge this Saturday, so that's why we wanted to come now. But we wanted to come on Monday too, so we had plenty of time to kind of rest up and get our muscles back. And this is probably the farthest, well, it is the farthest I've gone this summer. It'll be about 5.5, 6 miles, I think, once we're all done. So, yeah.
Good training.
Good trial run. Yep. Only thing is, it's cooler in here than it's probably going to be on Saturday. But other than that, we're good. Here's some little rock piles along the creek, not too far south of Old Man's Cave. People have made little pylons there, all up and down the creek. So we're at Old Man's Cave. All we got to do is go up those stairs. So many of them to get to the parking lot. So, anyways, so we're gonna head that way.